Yo, what's up, guys? Oh, there's a dog hair on my microphone. I'm gonna do like a little brief introduction. Okay, so this is episode 23 of Attack on Titan. I'm from the future, by the way. Hello, how are you? Future Chazman24. And I just wanted to say something quick. Like, obviously, Attack on Titan, my reactions is kind of like my journey, my kind of thoughts on that. And the thing about Attack on Titan, for me personally, I feel it's a show that you have to watch again, like from the start. It feels like you have to watch Attack on Titan episodes not just the one time. Like, you have to watch it again just in case you missed anything. That's what Attack on Titan is for me. But obviously, when I watch Attack on Titan, I'm only watching one episode once. I'm not watching any episodes more than once. Just because it's like it's my reaction. It's my first kind of thoughts that's going on, and it's being recorded, and then for me to then put out for everyone to see. But I released episode 22 onto YouTube, and there are a couple people, not a couple people. There's quite a lot of people, saying they can't believe that I thought the body being pushed off the cart was the Titan's body and not Petra. Like, the last I saw of the Titan, Levi and Mikasa absolutely fucked it up with the jaw and everything. Obviously, I missed the whole Titan crying thing, so she was defeated. The Titan was actually defeated there. And that's the last I saw of her. So for me, maybe, I don't know, maybe... Obviously, I know now that this hasn't happened, but this was my thought process at the time. We saw the Titan resting up against the tree with all the limbs like battered and bruised, mouth, jaw just fully open. What if the Titan snuck out of the back of the neck and, I don't know, kind of collapsed near where more casualties were, and then that's how she got included onto the cart and then pushed off? Like, for me, when that body got pushed off, it kind of zoomed in on the body. Like, there was already two bodies that were pushed off prior to this body being pushed off, and it zoomed in on the face in slow motion, and I thought at the time it had the same hair as the Titan. I don't know, it just kind of had the same kind of features. So I was thinking, oh, maybe, what was that if that was a Titan? I didn't, it was just a guess. It was literally, I don't know. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to cause a whole uproar just by saying that. But one thing I want you all to remember is, you've all seen Attack on Titan, probably up to date, and you know every little detail. You've probably watched it more than once as well, all the way through. There's no way you've only watched it once. And there's no way that in that one time you watched it on your first watch through, you managed to pick up every single little hint. There's no way. That doesn't happen. Even on, I don't know, Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, no one picks up every single little thing on their first watch through. It's the thing is with TV series, you have to watch episodes over and over. That's why people watch it from the start again once they finished it. It's like, oh my god, yeah, that makes sense now, kind of thing. So I want you guys to remember that going into my reaction here. So yeah, I'm not gonna name names because I'm not. It's quite petty, but I just thought I'd run that by you. Just please remember that it's my reaction, and by the end of this episode 23, I find out who the Titan is anyway. So the whole Petra body thing that I thought was the Titan, that just gets scrapped completely. I also want to thank someone either on my Patreon or the comments actually on my YouTube. They said to watch something called Ilse's Notebook or something like that before I start watching series 2, otherwise it won't make much sense, which is what I'm going to do. So thanks to whoever said that. I think there was another thing I need to watch as well. They said I need 2 things to watch before I start series 2. So I'm going to do it. But anyway, for now, I'll let you go back to the past Chazman, where he reacts to episode 23. I'm up to date on season 1. I've seen episode 23, 24, 25, and right after I finish recording this, I'm going to record Ilse's Notebook and the other one. I need to look back at the comments to see what the other one actually was. But yeah, take it easy, guys, and here's Chazman24X. Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to another Attack on Titan. This is episode 23 now. I hope you're all doing well. Obviously, as always, a quick little recap. An even quicker recap, because obviously I've just finished episode 22, and I always seem to do a review of an episode and then a recap for the next one, but I always repeat myself, so I kind of want to, if you want like my full thoughts, it'll be in the previous episode, so I'm going to do a brief recap. Started off where it left off, really. Levi and Mikasa were kind of flying through the forest still, chasing the Titan. They were going through options in their head. I think that's why Levi asked Mikasa if Eren was dead. I think if Eren was dead, he probably would have left the female Titan. But because Mikasa said, I think he's alive, that's when Levi was like, okay, sure, no problem. And he told Mikasa to distract the female Titan, and she did. Lo and behold, Levi, the badass that he is, just went absolutely ham on this female Titan. She ended up collapsing by this tree with her neck exposed. But he didn't really care about that. He wanted to he sliced at the jaw and it revealed Eren on the tongue covered in saliva. So he rescued him and then they retreated. And they were on the way back to the city when this Deotar guy wanted to recover his friend that had died. He wanted to recover the body. But in doing so, he managed to attract a load of Titans. And the only thing to do in that situation was to make the carts lighter for the horses to run faster. So, to make the carts lighter, they pushed off the bodies of their allies. And I said it last episode at the end. I said the camera focused on one of the bodies being pushed off that had the same hair color, hairstyle, hair length as the female Titan. And I said, what if they subconsciously saved the city? Maybe that female Titan, the human version of the female Titan, was trying to infiltrate the city by pretending that they're dead. And then once they're fully in the city with the gates closed and locked, that's when they'll just transform and then just destroy everything. Whilst Eren was obviously recovering, he can't turn into a Titan at the moment because he's like dazed. Quite a good shout from me, if I might say. But I might be wrong. Like most of my predictions, I might be terribly off with them. But, oh well. That's just my thought process. So, yeah, they got back inside the city. All the civilians were kind of shouting at Erwin Smith. They were complaining about, all of our taxes go to them just to piss about outside the walls. They come back looking injured every time. They always come back with less numbers. And that's the kind of grief and harassment you kind of have to take on the chin. Because Owen Smith was just walking along through all this abuse. And then it cut to like a bird's eye view of the city as they were walking in. And it said that Eren was to be handed over. I didn't say who to, but obviously my guess is the military police, because he was meant to be handed over to them last time, and I can't see who else he'd be handed over to, unless it's like a major surprise and it's like some doctor or something to mend him. I don't know, but that's my recap done. I could go further more into stuff, but like I said, it's all of it's on my last episode. That way. I think it's that way, anyway. I don't know. But I'm ready to get into episode 23. So, okay, so this one's called Smile. Just Smile. Raid. Ooh, it's a new title. So, Raid on Stohess District. Stoistic tricked. I don't know how to pronounce that. But let's go, man. What was that? What?
ほっといてやれよ。兄はあのトロスト区から来たんだぞ。この支部でも唯一の実戦経験者だ。まだ言えるわけないだろう。地獄を見てきたばかりなのに。
は？
へえ、そう。あんたこの子に気があるんだ。
あんたは正しい人だと思う。正しいことを言うから。私はそういう人がいることを知ってる。大きな流れに逆らうってとても勇気がいることだから尊敬するよ。ただ単にバカなだけかもしれないけど。
そいつが単にバカだったってだけだろ。一緒にするな。長話しすぎたな。行くぞ。
I've got a feeling that Annie... I don't know, man. I don't know.
何あれ？うちの備品じゃん。
内地に運ぶんだろ。
だとしても紹介が介入するのはおかしい。一体何やって。環球品を横流ししてるってわけか。環球品の横領は犯罪です。
それで
環球品とはつまり民の血税によって賄われたものであり、従って
いやはや新兵にして上官を恐喝するとはな。お前さんの将来が楽しみだよ。女でも買ってすっきりしてきな。
環球品の横領は
Hey, come on, man. Whoa, 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 whoa.
おい、そんな無法が
許されるんだよ。ここじゃな。
その辺にしてやってもらえませんかね。
いや、すみませんね。バカがご迷惑かけちゃったみたいで。こっちできっちり調教しときますんで。それともこれ以上問題にされますか
Ooh. He really left his gun?
やれば
Oh, he wants to kill him.
不正に手を染めるやつには相応の報いを受けさせるんでしょう。私も付き合ってもいいけど。
Armin.
いや、もうすっかり憲兵団だね。アルミ。どういうこと？
兄、エレンを逃がすことに協力してくれないかな。
逃がすってどこに？王政の命令に逆らってこの壁の中のどこに逃げるの？
一時的に身を隠すだけさ。王政に真っ向から反発するつもりはない。調査兵団の一部による反抗行為って体だけど。
悪いけど話にならない。黙っといてやるから勝手に看板な。
兄、お願いだ。このままじゃエレンは殺される。何にも分かってない連中が自分の保身のためだけにそうとは知らずに人類自滅の道を進もうとしている。 説得力がないことは分かってるけど、ウォール C7 内の検問をくぐり抜けるにはどうしても憲兵団の力が必要なんだ。もうこれしかない。
あんたさ、私がそんなにいい人に見えるの？
だから兄がこの話に乗ってくれなかったら、兄は僕にとって悪い人になるね。
いいよ。乗った。
What was that ring?
あそこだ。
ここ。
ここを通る。昔計画されてた地下都市の廃墟が残っているんだ。
兄、なんだお前、まさか暗くて狭いところが怖いとか言うなよ。
そうさ、怖いんだ。あんたみたいな勇敢な死に急ぎ野郎にはきっとか弱い乙女の気持ちなんてわからないだろうさ。
バカ言ってねえで急ぐぞ。
いいや、私は行かない。そっちは怖い。地上を行かないんなら協力しない。
Is it because she wants to turn into a titan and she can't go underground?
何言ってんだてめえは。さっさとこっちに来いよ。ふざけてんじゃねえ。
さっきからこの辺にはなぜか全く人がいないから。たく傷つくよ。私をそんな目で見るようになったのアルミ。
兄、なんでマルコの立体起動装置を持っていたの？わずかな傷やへこみだって一緒に整備した思い出だから僕には分かった。じゃあ生け捕りにした2体の巨人は兄が殺したの？
さあね。でも1ヶ月前にそう思っていたんならなんでその時に行動しなかったの？
今だって信じられないよ。きっと何か見間違いだって思いたくてあの時
Yeah.
僕を殺さなかったから今こんなことになっているんじゃないか。
お前が間の悪いバカでクソつまんない冗談で適当に話を合わせてる可能性がまだあるから、とにかくこっちに来い。この地下に入るだけで証明できることがあるんだ。こっちに来て証明しろ。
話してよ兄。僕たちはまだ話し合うことだって。
もういい。これ以上聞いてられない。不毛。
Whoa. Please don't leave me on a cliffhanger.
急いでやる。女型の巨人。アルミ、私があんたのいい人でよかったね。ひとまずあんたは賭けに勝った。でも私が賭けたのはここからだから。
Oh, it was a trap all along.
遅かった。
That ring. Oh, shit. So it was Annie. So the female titan is Annie then. But she's part of the military police, man. How was I meant to guess that? I thought it was Krista. I'm sorry, Krista. I'm really sorry. I have to apologise to you, Krista. I'm very sorry, Krista, for thinking that you were the female Titan. It was Annie all along. I never thought it was her before this episode, but as soon as the episode started and she was like, I don't know, it was like a flashback to her punching a punch bag with a guy in the background. It must be her dad or something, saying, keep going, keep going. And then she kind of woke up. That's when I saw the same kind of hair length, hairstyle. I thought, okay, I'm not going to say anything yet because I might be wrong. And my prediction, I seem to predict every female pretty much as this female Titan. So I wanted to give Annie a little go, a little, you know, head start. She's the female Titan. I don't know what to think about that. I think I'm kind of disappointed. I really wanted it to be someone like within the Survey Corps and who would have been out with them during the expedition. But all along it was someone that was part of the military police, and she stole Marco's maneuver gear. Armin knew that because he and Marco both together worked on his maneuver gear to fix it, and he recognised it. So why didn't she kill Armin then? When she lifted the hood up and saw it was Armin, she didn't kill him. Why? Armin must have known it was her the whole time, even before asking her down the alleyway, oh, we need your help. He must have knew it was Annie. There and then. He must have. Because even he was like, oh, I've got my manoeuvre gear under here. Something you might know about. Hiding manoeuvre gear. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm happy with that. I don't know if I'm happy with her being a spy. I don't know. I wanted it to be someone where I'd be like, oh my god, like, why didn't I think of that before? Well, I guess it kind of does, but when was the last time we saw Annie? For me, that's like, if it was a male Titan, you'd be like, oh my god, who could it be? Who could it be? Amongst the ranks, oh my god, they're out there with them. But say, if it was a male Titan and then it turned out to be someone that wasn't in the Survey Corps, it was actually, I don't know, let's say it was Pixis or someone. That would be like, what? It's not someone in their own ranks, it's just someone on the outside. That's how it feels to me. Like, if it was a male Titan and it turned out to be Pixis, I'd have the same reaction as I have now. Female Titan is Annie. But I don't know, there was just like no signs before or anything. Like, all the signs came out now. I don't know. Like, it was a good plan and everything, trying to get her down underground with Erin, so they could prove, you know, that she is a Titan, and if she goes underground, she can't actually turn into one. And then the flare gun to get all the people to capture her, put the thing around her mouth, but then she wore that ring. That's quite clever. Well, hopefully now we'll get some answers. So, hang on a minute. When they said they were going to turn Erin over, and then Erin swapped places with Jean, was that all part of the plan as well? Like, was everyone in on this thinking it was Annie? Or was it just a plan made up by Erin, Mikasa and Armin? How would they have got everyone, all the extras, to tackle Annie and stuff? How would they have persuaded them to do that if Erin was meant to be turned over? It must have been a plan all along when they got back. I don't know. Hopefully it will come clearer next episode. But that's just, I don't know, man. I thought they were actually going to sneak off and escape, but it was all just an elaborate plan to capture Annie. I liked the thing she did with the ring, where it turned into like a spike and she slit her thumb on it. That was kind of cool. So she prepared herself for a moment like that to happen. And what about that bit before, in the first part of the episode, where these senior officers were selling stuff to go to the black market? They were selling equipment. I was thinking, who are they selling it to? Could it be, I don't know, could they be selling it to people like Annie? Are they selling maneuver gear and robes and stuff for people to sneak into the Survey Corps or something like Annie did? Oh, I don't know. I'm confused. But fuck. Okay, let's talk about the ending. Yeah, I'm going to say one more thing. I think I've rambled on for quite a bit. But let's talk about the ending. I think Erin grabbed Armin and Mikasa and said it's too late because of the ring. And then we didn't see Annie actually turn into a Titan, but obviously she did. Because we saw the reactions of everyone around. Even in the districts, it was like a big explosion. Like everyone could see it from the next district. So something's going to go down. And the people around them don't have maneuver gear. They're all like kind of plain clothes. So they're probably going to get killed. And if the whole trial thing is going on with Jean, it means everyone is kind of like over there. And the female Titan and Erin are over here. But Erin and that are going underground, so the female Titan can't get them. Maybe that's what they need to do. Instead of having a city overground, maybe they need to make an underground city. And they'd all be safe. No need to... I don't know, how would they get crops and stuff? I don't know. An idea. Make an underground city. Anyway, I'm going to stop it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. 2 episodes left of this series, I think. Man, it's starting to kick off. I even said... I'm quite sad that they've gone into the city now, because that means that's the end of the expeditions. I wanted the expeditions to carry on, because that's where all the action was. But then we saw right at the end that they were in... I think they're in Wall Cena. That's like the most inner district, where you've got absolute... I guess it's their class is kind of like the upper class or the highest class of whatever there is. Like really rich, nice clothes, nice jewellery, nice houses as well. They've got a nice river flowing through, glistening in the sunlight. Nice little cobblestones, nice pavements, nice roads. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens now. They've just been infiltrated. Well, they already were infiltrated by Annie when she joined the military police, but they're even more infiltrated now because she's turned into a Titan. She had no other choice. But yeah, be interesting to see what happens there. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks guys for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this reaction to this episode 23, the full reaction to this episode and the previous 22 will be on my Patreon, as well as an early access feature to episode 24 and maybe 25 as well, the finale, season 1 finale, where I'll wear a nice little shirt and tie. Just I always do it for a finale of every TV show I watch. So yeah, head over to my Patreon for early access to early episodes before I put them on YouTube, for full length reactions, for bonus reactions as well, because sometimes I have to leave off reactions because they don't make the 10-minute cut. So yeah, it's up to you guys, no pressure. But thanks for watching again. I'll see you for episode 24. Take it easy.